Hello and welcome, and this is the McLaren P1 GTR, and in Gran Turismo 7, this is the most expensive car you can buy from Brand Central. Yes, the McLaren P1 GTR puts LMP1 cars to shame. The Toyota GR010, that only costs a mere 3 million credits. The McLaren P1 GTR comes in at a whopping 3.6 million credits. So, with 3.6 million credits, what do you actually get besides an empty bank account? Well, for your 3.6 million credits, the car comes fully upgraded as standard. So, if you are looking for more power, you can't get anything because this is it. The only thing you can actually add is a transmission and better tires. The only thing you can change visually wise is the paint, or you can just add a livery. That's it. Actually changing any body parts, that's a big no-no. Oh, sorry, you can also change the rims. So with spending all of those credits, you don't actually receive much that you can change yourself, because this car is actually perfect. When you take it out on track, you'll experience something you haven't experienced before. The speed of the car is actually eye-watering. Then we have I think the best parts about this vehicle is the brakes. Yes, because every car can go fast, but can the car stop? This is such a massive issue that I have with this game, where I can have 1,000 horsepower car, I can have all the power I ever want, but when it comes to slowing down, the car just does not cooperate. It just does not slow down in time. This car has the best braking system I've experienced compared to the Vision GT cars. I mean, but we don't talk about those cars. You can be traveling at over 250 kilometers per hour, slam on the brakes, and you're doing zero in a matter of seconds. It's to a point where if you are actually in a car and you brake, it's gonna pull your face forward. It is such a savage braking system. Oh, and this car also has a fun party feature. With having F1 technology on the side there at McLaren, this car comes standard with DRS. Yes, so that's an added little party trick if you sat and thought, you know what, this car is good, but it just needs a little bit more. And I don't see why you would ever think that, because the minute you get going, it just bangs through the gears, and it's such savage gear changes. And just sitting back and listening to that twin turbocharged 3.8 liter V8 engine screaming as the car is pushed to its limits. And then when it comes to a corner, this is where the car honestly takes shape, because even with zero traction on, the car refuses to slide. There's no slippage at all, and even when it does slip, it picks itself up. It has a small moment where it's like, oops, sorry, I tripped, and just carries on going. It's unbelievable. This car is a driving experience that everyone needs to have at least once in their Gran Turismo 7 gaming experience. So if you do want to try this vehicle out and you just simply don't have the time to grind credits, check out DigiZani. They are an online service provider which offers in-game credits, assistance if you are struggling with your license test as well. So if you are looking for all gold on your license test, or if you are looking for credits to purchase this amazing vehicle, check out their website. It will be linked in my description, and don't forget, use code Liam for 5% off. So if you still feel like 3.6 million credits is way too much for this vehicle, we need to remember what this car actually is. And for that, we need to look at the McLaren P1. Now the P1 was revealed to us at the Paris Motor Show over 10 years ago. Now the car went on sale in October 2013 and sold all 375 models by November 2013. They sold all 350 cars within a month. So that shows you how everyone needed this car. And if we look at its competitors, the Porsche 918 and the Ferrari LaFerrari, those cars are incredible in their own right, but when it comes to pure driving insanity, as Top Gear has shown, the McLaren P1 is just built differently. You know, I'm sitting here while I'm doing this video and I can still picture it like it was yesterday, when I still saw Jeremy Clarkson eating a shoe in a Belgian coffee shop, and he showed how the McLaren can be completely tamed with its electric motor and just drive around town and be so unnoticed. And when he took it onto Spa, the car turned into a complete monster. The man was fighting for his life, but he enjoyed every single moment for it. Now, if that experience is from the standard P1, which, I mean, the McLaren P1 was a track-focused vehicle, then they decided we're gonna produce the McLaren P1 GTR, and that's the car that's available in game. Yes, they took a track-focused McLaren P1 and made it even more track-focused, and that gives us the GTR. So if you somehow think that this isn't the best that it can be, or there is better out there, I think you might be mistaken, because it will leave you speechless. It is an amazing experience. If you have the chance or the ability to try this vehicle out, or even if you bought it and you've never driven it, please trust me, you will not regret it. I mean, around the corners you can take it flat out, the car is stable, you don't even need to tune it, put racing soft tires on and just go for it. Your Gran Turismo gameplay experience will be forever changed. So my verdict is the ultra rare, ultra fast McLaren P1 GTR worth 3.6 million credits. Yes, I will happily pay 3.6 million credits again to drive this vehicle. I mean, if we look at some of the cars in the legendary dealership, those cars are over 5 million credits, and some of them aren't even really that good. I understand, okay, they old, they this, they that, but if you could spend your money on an old car that you're not even gonna use, whereas you can spend it on this, I think your option should only be to spend it on the P1, because this car is such a no-brainer purchase. So that wraps up my opinion and review on the McLaren P1 GTR. If you want to see other cars, let me know in the comment section down below what car you want me to review next, and I'll see what I can do. With all that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.